Hello, my name is Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Slay the Spire. And today we have a Silent Ascension 1 run. Yeah, let's begin. So last one was a failure. I actually had to go look through my videos to see if I won or failed the Ascension mode because I really don't remember. And we're gonna obtain a common relic here, probably. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, Smiling Mask, that's really nice. And we have an early shop, we can remove a card here. That's awesome. We wanna avoid early elites, we wanna get a late elite. Something like, ooh, I don't know this. So... yeah, there isn't too much of a way to avoid that one. But I can get this one. Then I can just go here and possibly take 2 elites. So yeah, let's beat Ascension 1 this time. Hopefully, I did do some work on new thumbnails, so hopefully this episode is gonna have a new thumbnail. I was planning on every thumbnail having, especially Ascension mode thumbnails having their own character, basically, so you know what Ascension I'm running without having to read the long text I'm adding. And we're definitely picking up Dagger Spray. This is gonna be a defensive deck. I tend to run a... Silent generally tends to run more defensive. I could lose the Dagger Spray. I don't want to. I'm heading towards the shop. But I'm gonna give my gold. War Paint. Really useful for me. This is the shop, which now we can't buy anything because we just gave up all our gold because I didn't want to give up the Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray is going to be really important, especially against the sentry fight. Plan ahead for the sentry fight, always. A single defends me here. So yeah, this is going to be, Ascension is generally going to be slightly slower than normal runs. As I've mentioned a couple of hundred times, and a dodge and roll is a definite pickup here. Gold for a curse, that's not happening. And here we are upgrading the Dagger Spray. It's really important that I upgrade this. There's a lot of AoE fights. The boss fight, it's not an AoE fight, but there's a lot of AoE fights on the next floor, and there's a couple on this floor as well. I'm gonna dodge and roll here just so I can have 4 defense next turn. Look at Bronze is pointless against the Gremlin Knob. Gremlin Knob is probably the worst fight you can have as the Silent and as the Defect. He's gonna make me vulnerable, so I actually don't want to enrage him. Yep, there's the vulnerability. Okay, at least I had a neutralize this turn. I don't want to take as much damage. It's because the Silent tends to... the Silent and the Defect tend to run... oh, I'm gonna enrage him again. They tend to run a lot more skill-based. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, I guess I'm enraging him. And I just took a bunch of damage. It's the worst fight I could have got. Gambling chip? It wasn't worth the gambling chip, by the way. I'm not taking any of these. So we're heading this way. Yeah, for the rest. There, you see, Dagger Spray is gonna be useful now. And I'm gonna gamble away most of the defense and the survivor. Possibly a strike, yeah, I want to go through the deck. And of course, I didn't actually get, whatchamacallit? Dagger Spray. I was really hoping for it. Now it shows up. Now, oh, I actually didn't need to double defend, I had neutralized there, but... oh well. Stuff like this is gonna happen. He's gonna apply a weakness again. Oh no, wait, that's Corrosive Spit, sorry. Ghost in the Jar is really useful. I'm not sure what type of deck archetype I'm running yet, and I don't want to pick up any of these because these are setup cards. Blade Dance requires something like, ooh, I don't know, accuracy, so if I pick it up I have to go for a Shiv build. I don't like Shiv builds on Ascension that much. I mean, you can go for a defensive Shiv build with Cloak and Daggers, maybe an accuracy or 2, but just going straight up Blade Dance without anything is, in my opinion, Not a mistake, but it's just not a good idea, and taking Catalyst without poison is pointless. So is taking Sneaky Strike with only a single discard card in the deck. The boot, okay, none of the relics actually move us in any direction. So we are heading towards the rest. I'm gonna remove a card here. I picked up a Dagger Spray, I picked up a Dodge and Roll, so I'm gonna remove a Strike. Let's make the deck a bit more defensive. Definitely resting here, there's no two ways about it. I'm headed towards an elite fight, and I'm about to lose the deck a lot of HP here. Okay, I got Centennial Puzzle. Still, it's a good relic. Okay, so this is not a good fight, but it's not as bad of a fight as the Gremlin Knob. Why am I removing all of these? Because I want to go through the deck so I can have all my defenses back when I need them. And now I have only a survivor in the next turn. So I'm definitely dodge and rolling. Yeah, we are opening up this fight. There's no point in waiting. I don't have a bash or anything like the Ironclad, and I don't have orb generation like the Defect. I don't have any powers that I need setting up, so this was the best I could do. So I should double strike, single defend every turn, because this is a DPS race. Eventually he's gonna do so much damage to me, my stats are gonna be lowered. So yeah, I'm actually gonna use Ghost in a Jar probably next turn. This turn I'm gonna defend and dodge and roll. Actually not next turn, he's debuffing next turn, yep. Come on, yep, good. I drew Dagger Spray. This turn I'm using Ghost in a Jar and I'm taking the 1 damage. Actually, I don't need to take the 1 damage. But I didn't want to take the full damage, so... because I knew a turn like this was coming up sooner or later. Dodge and roll is 3 this turn and next turn, so yeah. It's 1 less defense, but... oh right, I forgot to count the turns. He's actually debuffing. So at the very least, I probably might have lethal this turn. I do. Okay, that letter opener is actually pretty useful. None of these are cards that... I'm going into a boss fight with only a Dagger Spray that I've picked up and a couple of upgraded defense. What do I need here? I'm definitely playing the defend here. So I'm not playing both of these. Defend, neutralize. I'm taking the 1, it's fine. Just so I can deal some extra damage here. It'll end the fight a lot quicker. Otherwise I'd be taking a bunch of damage because I need to double defend if I have an upgraded defend, or triple defend if I don't have any defense. So yep. I'm actually gonna dodge and roll and strike here. Saves me the HP, the 1 HP, but defends me for this turn. This turn I only need to play a single defend. If I needed to play a single defend. Attack potion could be useful. There's the deadly poison. I wanted a poison defense run, so... oh yeah, and by the way, I did find out how you get to Act 4. Apparently it's something, not really an Act 4, more like a secret act, I don't know, they're calling it Act 4. Remove all the defense. Apparently you need to rebeat the game with every character again after the patch, and not on Ascension, not on a daily run, or maybe Ascension counts, I just haven't done it yet. But you definitely need to, it needs to not be a daily run because dailies don't count. So yeah, basically there's some stuff that needs to be done, and I'll do them on camera, I suppose. There could be like something like a Sunday episode, we'll see, where I specifically go for Act 4. But that's gonna be like temporary. It's either that or I can try an Ascension Act 4. So I'm definitely transforming him this turn. And yeah, dodge and rolling, I don't have a choice here. I will end up using the Liquid Bronze because he will hit me twice next turn, once this turn. So here we don't want to take damage. We don't, because we are on more or less half HP. I cannot hit here, and I shouldn't. Yeah, he's gonna hit me for some damage. This is why I wanted to take his little damage whenever I could. What I could do is I could just leave him to transform himself. I just need to block for 12, which is relatively easy. Double defend or dodge and roll, and that's 12. I could just single strike, and he will mostly deal a bunch of damage to himself because of the liquid bronze. I keep calling it liquid thorns. There's no point in striking, so I'm gonna dodge and roll. Prepare for next turn. I'm not using the attack potion yet. I don't really need to. Is the primary reason. I'm actually gonna use it now. And I'm gonna take a riddle with holes. This is the only time I'm gonna do it. In all likelihood. It's too energy heavy for me at the moment, and I don't have any strength. If I had strength, yes, it's definitely usable, but... So, definitely neutralizing. That lowers his damage by way too much. I am trying to play 3 skills every turn. If I can. The issue I have with this turn is that's 20 damage and I don't have a weaken. And I can't even transform him. I have 12 damage and I have 12 poison, so... So yeah, he's gonna deal damage to himself. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but we are getting past the first boss. Actually, I'm gonna use Riddle with Holes here. You see, I got to use it more than once. 1,000 cuts is useful. It's hard to play because of the 2 energy, but it's useful. If I can ever play it. If I can't, it's a dead card. If I can play it, it's good AoE. I'm not taking Philostone. That's death. But Hovering Kite, I really don't like it. I got it. Yesterday I actually decided to like just relax and play some off-camera playthroughs of the Silent. And I randomly... I removed my Ring of the Snake and I randomed into Hovering Kite. This is a horrible relic. It's more horrible than the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone did get a buff, by the way. Because all enemies start combat with 1 strength. It used to be with 2. With 1 it's actually a lot more manageable. I'm not really going elite hunting. Not with my current setup. So... The thing is though, Philostone can easily kill me. I don't want to take it because there have been way too many failures in recent videos. But the extra energy is so useful. I'm actually gonna take it. The thing is that with 1 strength to the enemy, it's a lot easier to pick up. If it was 2, I would just ignore it. Especially on Ascension. On higher Ascensions, I'd definitely ignore it, like it doesn't exist for me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so there's a shop here. I wanted a shop. Let's see what it has. I can go for a rest before an elite. Then possibly second shop. Or I can go this way for no shop and possibly a second elite. That seems like a good option. Okay, this is the fight I was dreading as soon as I picked it up. Good thing is I got Dagger Spray. So I can put at least both of these to the ground. I don't need that defend. Yeah, I'm definitely putting them on the ground. It's a must. And I'm gonna Deadly Poison this front one. Or no, actually I can put it to the ground. I have 4 energy. Okay. I don't know why the game was just thinking a little bit there. I can actually play 1,000 cuts now and reliably mostly defend myself. I should upgrade 1,000 cuts though. It's yep, that's it. It's dead. It becomes even more useful as soon as you upgrade. I want extra poison, but poison stab is not the way to go. Obtain a relic for 50% chance of a curse. I'm going towards the shop, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I didn't get the curse. That's nice. Yeah, I didn't. And I got Pentagraph, which is really useful to me. Panache! Oh, wow. Good thing I decided to visit the shop. I actually want Lantern as well, but I'm not gonna be able to take it. Because this way if I get, what was it? Bottled Tornado? Tornado was it? Tornado was kill. It was Bottled Lightning. I could put 1,000 cuts in my initial hand. But for now we're gonna go for a removal. I'm actually gonna go for a second strike removal? What's our boss fight? Oh, it's the champion. Of course it's the champion. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a second strike removal. Oh, wait a minute. What's wrong with the game today? It's a bit laggy. No. If I had 85 gold, I'd give it to you, but I don't. I'm definitely reading this. Hopefully it's Enchiridion. I love that relic, by the way. It's Nullari's Codex. I don't like to even pick this up, but I am going to. There's rare occasions on which it can be really useful. And I say rare because they are rare. At this point, Panache is better than 1000 cuts, but Panache is situational. It's not every turn that I can play 5 cards. I'm gonna upgrade probably 1000 cuts. Either that or dodge and roll. I actually need a footwork. A single footwork is gonna be really useful in this deck. It's gonna provide me the defense. Wait a minute, I wasn't going towards this late now, was I? Oh well. So I am keeping this defend and that defend. These 2 cards I don't need. So I play Panache first. I play 1000 cuts. Sneaky Gremlin was gonna die. I shouldn't have weakened him. 1000 cuts is gonna kill the Gremlin Wizard, so... Oh, none of these. Thank you, but none of these. This is why I hate it, because after every turn you have to choose. And most of the times you're gonna end up skipping. Like, as I said, most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. I'm actually gonna drink this for an extra 1000 cuts. So I'm playing all my defenses here. And I'm not fully defended. None of these, thank you. This is why I hate the Philosopher's Stone. It's 1 extra strength. I mean, most of the enemies do scale. They have some sort of strength scaling, but... Oh yeah, I should have played... Die is really useful next turn. He's gonna resummon, so... There it is. I can play 3 attacks, it's 2 damage each, so... 3 cards, so that means that the Mad Gremlin is dead. It doesn't need to be 3 attacks, just 3 cards. I'm gonna take a Bouncing Flask, even though he's gonna be dead next turn. Regardless of what he does. There he is, it's dead. Sure, take a Catalyst. At least this is a way for me to get Catalysts. Maulbank is useful. I'm not taking any of these. I was not going this way, now was I? No wait, I was going this way. I forgot what way I was going. Yeah, this is the way I was going. Oh, okay, we got 1000 cuts and Panache in the first turn. Now I just need to look for my... Actually, keep the dodge and roll. And... Yeah, I'm not playing the Deadly Poison. I'm gonna be defending this turn. There it is. I wanted a single 8 defend. So Panache, 1000 cuts. Probably should have 1000 cuts first because Panache is not gonna activate this turn. I wanted a single 8 defend so that I can pick up a dodge and roll, so I can play a dodge and roll. None of these, thank you. Okay, I am using the Ancient Potion. I play a lot of skills, so... Even though it looks like he's almost dead. And we are playing the entire hand primarily because, well, Slice definitely. I have Panache and I have 1000 cuts, so 0 cost cards are useful. Yeah, the entire hand gets played here. I'm fully defended, but it's almost dead, so... Yeah. Insta-pick the backstab there because there isn't much of a point, it's dead this turn. I could use a single draw card, especially upgraded. Strawberry is really useful. So I could go towards the shop, but I don't want to have Maulbank, so I'm gonna concentrate on shop's next floor. I might go for the rest, the question mark. Yeah, skip 1 question mark for a rest so I can actually rest, because I'm afraid of the second elite. I'm not gonna be dodge and rolling this turn, but I'm gonna keep all these. I can actually draw, because the draw I want, because of the 1000 cuts. There it is. Thing is though, I drew all my defenses. There's just a survivor left in there. I really wanted to Dagger Spray as well, but... Okay, this is fine. I can actually defend this. The footwork. This is as well a way in Nullari's Codex to get the cards you need but haven't actually had a chance to pick up. So I'm definitely playing the footwork. It's way too important. Can actually play 3 cards here. Yep, fully defend myself. There's the panache. I'm weakened, but it's fine. I don't need anything else. Could have picked up a Caltrops actually. This enemy does multi-hit. Okay, so dodge and roll. Defend, defend. I'm fully defended. Terror is really useful against this enemy. It's because of its plated armor. It's not upgraded, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna actually deadly poison though. I know I just used the terror on it, but it'll be useful eventually. Oh, catalyst. Yes, please. Just instantly use it. It's fine. Okay, that's 17. He's sitting for 19, so I'm gonna take some damage. There's the bouncing flask. I mean, yes, I'm currently just adding a bunch of cards for no good reason. I really shouldn't be. This is bloating my deck. Oh, this is not good. He made me frail. Backstab. It's fine. It's a 0 cost. It helps panache out. That doesn't necessarily mean that I should just concentrate. Oh, I shouldn't have done the bouncing flask. It was already dead. That doesn't necessarily mean I should pick up every 0 cost I can, but I should concentrate on picking up several 0 costs. Like for example, Flash of Steel, Finesse was it? I forgot the name of the card. I think it was Finesse. It provides 2 block and draws a card. And then there was the Silent Specific card. What was it? I keep forgetting them. I really shouldn't, but I do keep forgetting them. I'm not keeping a single defend, it's fine. So I'm neutralizing this guy, it's gonna be more effective. Then I'm gonna acrobatics for the possibility of exactly 1,000 cuts. Nope, don't remove the survivor, remove the strike. 1,000 cuts. I still haven't defended, which is really bad. Like, really bad. I should have just gone all out defense. After image is really good. So I just took a bunch of damage. I don't have an ancient potion, so this guy's going to the ground this turn. I'm not letting him live. And it doesn't matter what I play here, just for the extra damage. Blur? No, Cloak and Dagger, that's 2 plays for panache for 1 energy. There's the Cloak. He's gonna start adding a bunch of daisies to my deck, so I'm actually not gonna play anything here even though it's extra. Oh, Glass Knife. Normally in a longer fight I would not have picked up Glass Knife regardless of how much damage it does. Can I kill? Yes. And no. And I can't even defend myself because I'm 1 poison short. It doesn't matter what I add, just add an attack card in there. Oop, it's dead now. Free Terror? No, I'm not running that kind of a deck. So I did take some damage. Remove or upgrade? I will choose for the upgrade because I have a lot of my defense and that's primarily what I want to upgrade. The strikes are just a bonus. So that would mean that I'm probably not removing any of them. I could remove a single card, but it's not as impactful as upgrading all of them, and the likelihood of me removing more than a single strike and a single defend on the next floor is, yeah. It's very slim, basically. We want to keep... Actually, never mind, all my defense are upgraded. I'm gonna keep 2 though. I'm gonna remove the dodge and roll. There's the panache I wanted, 1,000 cuts. I should have played 1,000 cuts before panache, I keep making that mistake. And I'm just double defending here. Just defend as much as possible. Backflip? No. I already have draw. I would have picked up backflip a while back, but not now. Who's hitting me for most? This guy, I guess. So I need to play 3 more cards. I can play 3 more cards and they should be defensive. Yeah. There's the panache, this one's dead. Now I'm fully defended. None of these, thank you. Let's see. Single strike kills one of them. Yeah, kills the front one. Defend, defend, survivor. Just do a bunch of damage to the Taskmaster. Like I said, this is why I don't like the Lurie's Codex. I mean, it has its uses, don't get me wrong. Oh, blue candle's nice. It has its uses, I don't want you to get me wrong. Okay, so this is gonna be... I'm gonna be full at the boss fight, but I'm gonna do it because the champion is really scary. I'm gonna have time to set up. That's the good thing about it. He gives you some time to set up. So we actually don't want these. We didn't want acrobatics as well. So 1000 cuts first panache. And defend survivor. Let's take as little damage as possible in the early game. Plice explosion. When enemy dies, deal. If this exhausted, I'd use it. It's basically AoE for the silent. Okay, now I'm vulnerable. At least he's weakened. So I'm playing the entire hand here. I need a footwork. If it gives me a footwork, I'd be 1000 cuts. I think he's gonna be debuffing me next turn because he just did his big hit. No, he's doing a small hit. It's fine though. I'm vulnerable, which is the real issue. I'm gonna take some damage here. Second deadly poison, definitely. We want to apply as much poison as we can. Even though he purges himself. And play everything. Catalyst. Just use all the catalyst as soon as possible. It exhausts so it gets itself out of my deck. So I can't play everything here. I don't want to play the dagger spray. I want to defend myself. Crippling Cloud is useful, but yeah, he's attacking me next turn. Hopefully I don't get it next turn. I didn't, that's good. 1-2 defense. I'm actually gonna probably draw Crippling Cloud now. I don't want to take the damage and I do want to defend myself. I'm not gonna get to defend myself actually. Did I use the catalyst? I think I used the catalyst. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, there, it's in my exhaust. Footwork, yes please. So he shouldn't have been attacking this turn. That's weird. Yeah, he shouldn't have been attacking this turn. He's gonna purge next turn, because as soon as I play a couple of cards, he's gonna go... No, actually, yeah, as soon as the poison ticks, he's gonna go below half. So I need to do as much damage as I can next turn. Of course, this is the hand I get. So he's purging now. And I'm vulnerable, which is an issue, so that means he's gonna do an execute. A big execute. No, none of these. Yeah, he just purged, gained strength, and he's doing 50 damage. The one defend I got only one defend. Is there... Oh, there is some point to playing it. I guess why not? At the very least, now he's weakened, take a second Crippling Cloud. He's weakened so he didn't do as much damage. So yeah, I'm playing the entire hand here. Escape Plan, that's what the card was called. It was called Escape Plan. Do I draw here? No, I just need to defend myself, it's fine. Pure Potion is kinda nice. After Image is a definite pickup, it's useful. And that was the second floor done. You can no longer smith at rest sites. I actually have a couple of cards that I want to smith, After Image and Panache being one of them. Two of them, sorry. So would be Neutralize. Neutralize is useful. Orrery or Lizard's Tail. I'm actually gonna pick up Lizard's Tail. Normally I'd go for Orrery because you could pick up a card you want, but I have Nilari's Codex. So that's basically the same thing for me at this point. So there's an early shop, there's a second shop, and there's a third shop after. We're probably gonna go for both shops, then go for the rest and see what that gives us. Afterwards there's 3 rests, meaning a couple of upgrades. So we do have After image would be insane on the first turn, so I'm gonna try and draw it. There it is. So we play after image first, then 1,000 cuts. I said 1,000 cuts and I played panache there. Now single dodge and roll. Almost, didn't really calculate it too much. Yeah, second 1,000 cuts. I need the AoE here. I don't actually have much AoE outside of 1,000 cuts. I mean dagger spray, obviously dagger spray, but... And this turn I actually can't play 1,000 cuts because they are attacking me for way too much. So I can't even triple defend. So I guess I'm double defending and deadly poisoning the one of these two. And this one. No, none of these, thank you. And this is an interesting playthrough today. If we do manage to beat Dono and Decker are a damage race as well. Why do I say that? Because they scale insanely. More after images? No. Let's pick up the dagger spray. They should be dead next turn. I mean, the one with 12 blocks is gonna be sort of hard to kill. Oh, they're all dead. It doesn't matter what I take here. An upgraded second dagger spray could actually be useful against Dono and Decker. There's a lot of AoE fights in this world. This is something out. Lose all gold for the red mask? No. So bag of preparation is useful. So is Mayhem. We actually don't have too many cards that we want to keep and set up. Might actually take Mayhem or Dolly's Mirror for what though? I mean, I could panache. Panache. Can I play reliably 5 cards each turn? No. Not every turn. Some turns, yes, but not every turn. Good Instincts is as well interesting card to pick up for panache, but it's too expensive. I don't want to pay that much gold for Good Instincts. So I'm definitely card removing here. I want to remove cards at every shop opportunity. The strikes, they are upgraded, but I picked up a dagger spray. I do want to get the Mayhem. I do want bag of preparation, but I want way too many things now, don't I? If I go here, there's no point in me going towards the next shop. I will be able to actually card remove at the next shop. And I do want bag of preparation. No, I don't want bag of preparation, no. My hand is big enough. Duplicate a card in your deck. Duplicate panache. Yeah, duplicate panache, it's fine. Even unupgraded, it's still panache. A third panache? Too much? Considering I rarely play more than 4 cards a turn, yeah. Way too much. Here I might actually want to remove defend. No, I don't. No, I don't. What am I talking about? I was hoping there'd be something interesting here and here as relics. So I'm actually going towards the third shop. I wanted to upgrade the Mayhem. It's a lot more playable this way. Okay. I might actually go for the shop. It's an extra card removal. Let's see. What am I missing out if I go for the shop? Nothing really. I was going this way anyway. So it's a fight or a shop. I'm gonna go for the shop. Vajra has its uses. But, I mean, there's an adrenaline pickup here. And you don't say no to adrenaline, even if you have to pay for it. So, we want to keep the dagger spray this turn. We want to keep the neutralize, so I'm throwing away these two. Alright, so this is interesting. So we panache. We double dagger spray. Yes, I'm not playing 1,000 cuts yet. I play Mayhem and After Image. Because I'm pretty sure they are going to be far more useful. And I'm gonna get to play 1,000 cuts soon. There you see, dodge and roll, free defense this turn. That's adrenaline first. Oh, more panache. So I just defend here. I'm not gonna acrobatics. Oh, more adrenaline. More adrenaline is always good. There's some poison. I'm fully defended. Might as well strike. He's not weakened. The Reptimancer isn't weakened, so. Choose a card to discard. So this played Survivor. This is probably one of the few occasions that I'm not gonna be dagger spraying twice this turn. It's one of the few occasions. I mean, you could say that Mayhem is not gonna be as useful. I'm surprised the Reptimancer hasn't actually resummoned. It's attacking a lot, but it hasn't actually resummoned. So it's dead this turn. I mean, I just need to play a Catalyst, or I could have played the Dagger Spray. It was all fine. Whetstone, upgrade 2 random attacks. Do I have 2 attacks to upgrade? The answer is no. I mean, it'll upgrade my Neutralize. That's useful. And I don't need to pick up any other attacks. Not from here, at least. So, at the very least, my Neutralize is upgraded. And we're going to 2 upgrade spots. I didn't take a lot of damage, so I'm going to get to upgrade the cards I want. So, we want to play the 1000 Cuts this turn. There's no question about it. So 1000 Cuts first, Adrenaline, Panache, Dagger Spray, Neutralize, and I'm just double defending here. I could have dodged and rolled actually, it was gonna be fine. It was still been 12 defense there. So Panache, After Image, Mayhem. Do I acrobatics though? Yes, I need a single defend at least. And I got a Neutralize as well. Oh, no defend, said defend. Did I pick up an escape plan? I forgot. No, I didn't. Must have been from Nilari's Codex. Okay, this thing is dead. Oh, do I pick up a Cloak and Dagger? It's 2 plays. Thing is though, it's not upgraded. That's the problem that I have with it. At this point, I don't want to add any non-upgraded cards. Or at the very least, non-high impactful cards. Like, for example, Panache. Yes, I know I can't play every turn I can't activate Panache, but most of the time, I'm gonna be able to activate it. Half of the time, at least. So we want to play most of our good cards this turn. I actually don't want to attack this enemy. This enemy is annoying as all hell. I'm gonna be able to fully defend myself, so I'm gonna play Panache first. Okay, that's better. I don't want to attack it anymore. But I do want it to Panache. I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, I am regretting it. So, none of these. I was thinking about Envenom, but that would mean hitting this enemy. So Panache. Adrenaline, definitely. Mayhem, 1000 Cuts. Yes, I'm playing these in the sort of wrong order. I should have played 1000 Cuts first. Alright, fully defend it. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking the Envenom. That's a trick to get me to attack this thing. There's a free defend. This is why Mayhem is useful. Well, at the very least has its uses. Let's see. 8x3, really? Alright, that's better. And yeah, just defend Survivor. No, none of these. I still haven't actually applied any poison. This is why this is a slow episode. If I had a single Noxious Fumes, you know. It hasn't actually showed up, but if I had one. Let's see. Oh no, we don't want 12x3. Yeah, 24 is a lot more manageable. None of these. It's actually gonna be dead next turn. It blocked for 15, really? What am I discarding? Acrobatics? It's not dead this turn because it blocked for 15. Oh, never mind, I forgot about the panache. I do actually want an outmaneuver. It'll allow me to set up most panaches. Even unupgraded, it's more than fine. So let's upgrade here. What do I want to upgrade first? Probably the adrenaline, it's extra energy. I do want After Image as well to be an 8. But it's not that big of a deal. So probably dodge and roll. I already the whetstone upgraded my thingy, my neutralize, so I don't need too much defense this turn, so I'm gonna leave only one. It's primarily so I can play panache. Panache, adrenaline, so I can draw possibly the second panache. Yes! Now we 1000 Katsu, mayhem and we dagger spray. We can't trigger panache second time, primarily because we don't have enough cards in the hand. And even if we did, we have no energy. Bullet time is useful. I have a lot of high cost cards. There's the bullet time played. That's insane. I don't deal damage with poison that much, otherwise I'd take the catalyst. Let's see what colorless card it gives me. Finesse. Yes, please. Probably should have added 3, hoping to get more finesses. I'm not gonna focus on After Image, I'm actually gonna focus on adrenaline. Am I? Yeah, probably. Yeah, adrenaline. Yeah, panache is upgrade for 4 extra damage, but I need sudden impact against these guys. This is a damage raise after all. There you see, they start off with 22 damage. That is because of Philosopher's Stone, but still they do start off with a bunch of extra damage. Will probably want to play a outmaneuver this turn. Not acrobatics though. Actually, no, I have draw with the adrenaline. But you know what? I'm keeping it. So panache always first, then adrenaline. Now we acrobatics after we finesse, don't we? And after we outmaneuver. Oh, After Image. I wanna at least triple defend this turn. Or double defend on a dodge and roll. I'm not playing the Survivor though. So panache, mayhem. So I'm gonna need 3 energy. This means I'm not playing 1000 cuts. Not this turn, so I'm gonna be playing it. Actually, I'm gonna play it this turn. I think it's way more important that I get it out early. It's a bunch of extra defense, damage, sorry. Versus both of them. Wraith form is not yet useful, maybe towards the end, but by then, I mean, what would have been the point by then? So this was Survivor being played. What do I discard though? I'm not discarding both of the dagger sprays, so single defend. I'm definitely playing outmaneuver. It allows me to panache more often. Am I deadly poisoning is the question. Yes. I need only 2 energy to block here, and I'll be fine. It's 28, so I have After Image as well active. None of these. Oh, the dazes could be a problem. I don't actually have enough draw to counter most of the dazes. I'm gonna use this potion on him. Probably shouldn't have this turn. How much is he hitting for? 28? I'm fine. I can take the 3 damage just so the daze doesn't get shuffled back into my deck. I don't want the dazes to be shuffled back into my deck. That's not something we want. There's a finesse. That counts as a card play, by the way, as well. I didn't think about it, but this means that I can actually always activate panache, because I'm always gonna be, well, not always, but most of the time I'm gonna be playing at least 4 cards a turn. He's hitting for a bunch of damage, and he's not gonna be dead this turn. Should I acrobatics? Acrobatics for what though? An outmaneuver? No, I think I'd rather defend. So yeah, they are scaling up, and I haven't got a single footwork from the Nilari's Codex. But I should be fine because they're mostly gonna die at the same time. There's a dodge and roll. Mostly at the same time. I can play 3 cards, I'm gonna double defend and an outmaneuver. They're dying mostly at the same time because I don't actually have any direct damage. I'm doing most of my damage through Panache and 1000 Cuts. There's... okay. I'm discarding the days because I'm planning on killing them this turn. At least Dono. Dono, right? Yeah, back one is Dono. So now we Acrobatics. Yep, discard the days. As I said, I'm planning on killing them this turn. Just play everything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the easiest Ascension completed on the Silent. And we did 727. Actually, score really doesn't matter in Ascension. All that matters is that you win. Just like health points, they don't matter in Ascension. Like, you need only a 1 to win. The last one matters. That's it. My name is Rampant Mystic. That was Ascension 1 on the Silent. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see y'all the next one.